Wait, no, shoot, I just want to talk. Hello, soldier. My name is Justin Berkman. What is your name?
My name is Caitlin Jones.
Nice to meet you, Caitlin. Well, where are you from?
I'm from the American Revolution. Where are you from?
I'm from World War One.
Tell me about some of the weapons you use in World War One.
Well, our main weapons are the rifle and the machine gun like this one. But we also use gases like chlorine and mustard gas, which is the most deadly weapon we use.
What's mustard gas?
Mustard gas is a colorless gas that's fired into the trenches and shells. It takes 12 hours to take effect, but when it does, it causes blistering skin, vomiting, sore eyes, internal and external bleeding, and could take up to 5 weeks of suffering before death.
Wow, that seems pretty effective. I wish we had weapons like that in the American Revolution. What other weapons do you use?
We use tanks that we call Little Willies to cope with the cold, snowy conditions on the Western Front. These tanks only hold 3 men and only travels at 3 miles per hour. But we're working on new tanks that can hold up to 10 people, equipped with revolving turret, and it can travel up to 4 miles per hour. We hope to have these finished once the war is over. Other objects we use are planes to deliver bombs and for spying work. We also use them as fighter aircrafts equipped with machine guns, bombs, and sometimes cannons. Fights between 2 planes in the sky are known as dogfights. Some weapons used by our enemies include the Zeppelin, also known as a blimp, which is an airship that is used in bombing raids by the Germans. They carry machine guns and bombs. However, they were banned because they were easy to shoot out of the sky. Also, there are torpedoes that are used by submarines. The Germans used torpedoes to blow up ships carrying supplies from America to Britain. These are just a few of the many weapons used in World War I. What weapons do you use in the American Revolution?
Well, the most common weapon we use were muskets. Were basically like guns. They shoot small musket balls made of lead, and also we attach bayonets to the end, which are like small knives. I don't have one on me though. But we also use cannons, which shoot up to 800 yards with a solid shot. And then occasionally we use small weapons like rifles and pistols, like the one I'm holding now.
They seem like great weapons as well. Who are your leaders?
Some of our leaders include George Washington, General Marcus de Lafayette, General Philip Schuyler, Anthony Wayne, Naval Captain John Paul Jones, who happens to be my uncle, and many, many other great men. What about you?
Our leader is President Woodrow Wilson, and the leader of our rival countries include G. Kaiser Wilhelm I of Germany, D. Lloyd George of the United Kingdom, who rejected President Wilson's peace treaty initiatives in 1916, Emmanuel III of Italy, and Nicholas II of Russia. Also, John J. Pershing is the commander of the U.S. forces deployed in Europe, and Alfred Zimmermann is the German foreign minister. He is the one responsible for sending a telegram attempting to incite Mexico to attack the United States.
What are your uniforms like?
Well, we wear a long-sleeve button-down shirt, a tunic, trousers, a hat, insignias, boots, and the majors wear an overcoat, but I'm not wearing my uniform right now. A United States soldier who is completely equipped for service carries a blanket roll, a small shovel, and a bag at his back, as well as a canteen at his belt. They're armed with a .30 caliber U.S. Army rifle like this one. And minimum weight for maximum efficiency is the principle upon which the outfit was designed. What are your uniforms like?
I'm not wearing mine either because I was just doing yard work, but General Washington selected blue as our primary uniform color, and our coats are lined with red or white fabric, white cotton pants, and hats. But because it's so hard obtaining supplies in times like the American Revolution, uniforms aren't really a main priority for our army. In fact, some of our men don't even have uniforms.
What do you and the other soldiers do in your free time?
Most of us are militiamen or minutemen, so we're not full-time soldiers. We're kind of like citizen soldiers. We do normal things like raking and owning shops, and we're also part-time soldiers.
During our free time, most soldiers like to catch up on our sleep. We write letters to home or read mail if time permitted. Sometimes we're sent to the rear to collect food rations, repair trenches, clean debris, remove bodies, clean weapons to prevent them from jamming, play games like cards, sing songs with the other soldiers, talk about home, and smoke cigarettes. But the war doesn't stop for long. We're constantly exposed to sniper fire, artillery barrages, gas, and sudden attacks.
Are there any medals awarded to soldiers for certain acts?
Yeah, there's several. There's a 1914 Star, which is awarded for service on the establishment of a ship or a unit in a theater of war. The British War Medal is awarded for 28 days of mobilized service, or to those who lost their lives in active operations before completing that period in the Navy. Entry into a theater of war on duty, or who left places of residence and rendered a proof overseas service in the Air Force and Army. and at least 6 months of service for a mercantile marine. Mercantile Marine Medal is awarded to those who qualified for the British War Medal and could supply evidence of having served at sea on at least one voyage through danger zone. These are just a few of the many medals awarded to our soldiers. Are there any medals awarded to your soldiers?
Well, there's the Military Badge of Merit, which was created to reward both soldiers and officers for singularly meritorious service, instances of unusual gallantry and extraordinary fidelity and faithful service. General George Washington designed the award personally, specifying that it be the figure of a heart in purple cloth or silk, as with a narrow lace are binded. Also, the G.I. Joe and officers alike who served in the Revolutionary War were recognized for their valor with a variety of special decorations.
Wow, clearly a lot has changed since the American Revolution, including the weapons, transportation, uniforms, the things the soldiers do in their free time, and the awards and medals they receive. Well, it was nice talking to you, soldier, but I have to get back to camp, and I'll let you get back to your work. Hopefully we'll talk again soon. Have a good day.
It was nice talking to you too. I hope you